When she was only 10 years old, she was kidnapped on her way to school. When she woke up, she was already locked inside a small room with no windows. The floor was cold, the air was heavy, and she couldn't understand why this was happening. Years later, on the day she got her first period, she begged him to let her go upstairs and take a shower. He didn't want to allow it, but eventually agreed. It was the first time in 5 years that she stepped out of that room. While she showered, he stood beside her, watching her every move. Later that afternoon, his mother found a strand of hair stuck to his clothes. To avoid any suspicion, he shaved the girl's head completely. On Christmas, he gave her a gift, a portable music player. She pretended to be happy, even hugged him, but inside she only wanted to gain his trust so she could eventually escape. Trying to erase her past, he lied and said her family was already dead. But what she didn't know was that her mother had never stopped looking for her. One night, he took her into his bedroom, and right after, she asked to go to the garden. When her feet touched the soft grass and she looked up at the moon, she felt life return to her eyes. That's when he realized she still had hope of escaping. After 2,209 days in captivity, she began taking care of his daily needs. Even while being tortured, she couldn't complain. Any mistake made him hurt her. With no way out, she pretended to be submissive, and that seemed to satisfy him in a way she'd never understood. As a reward, he finally took her outside but forced her to wear tight high heels, making any attempt to run impossible. They went to a store to buy supplies, and when she turned around, he was gone. For a moment, she thought about asking for help, but his voice echoed in her mind. Before she could act, he appeared beside her again. As soon as they returned home, she deeply regretted not trying to escape. Then she heard a news report on the radio about her own disappearance, and she finally realized her family had never given up on her. It was in that moment that she made the most important decision of her life. She had to escape.